Hi everyone, welcome back to Chi Living. The theme, or recurring theme should I say, of this class is a downward facing dog. We're going to spend a lot of time in downward facing dog, but moving to and from that pose as well. So I hope you enjoy it. It'll be a great one for strengthening up your upper body, developing the muscles in your core and your stability. So if you'd like to join me down on the mat, we'll make a start. I'm going to take the left foot out to the side, toes pointing forward. Take your right hand down to the ground. Raise your left hand up. Lower the left down. Push up with your right hand and turn your toes to point out. Bring your right hand palm up and reach up and stretch over. Raise your right hand up. Bring the left hand up to join it and turn your toes to point forward again. Bring your hands down in front. Keeping your left leg out and your toes pointing forward. Sit back onto the right heel and stretch out with your fingers in front. And take your hands round to the left. If you can, bring them all the way over to the left ankle and hug your chest into your thigh. And bring your hands forward. Come up onto the right knee and bring your left knee in. Come up to kneeling again. Take your right foot out to the side with your toes pointing forward. And bring your left hand down to the mat, raising your right hand up. And lower your right hand down, push up with the left. Turn your toes to point out and bring your right hand up and reach over in gate pose. Raise your left hand up. Bring the right hand up to join it and turn your toes forward. Lower your hands down to the ground and sit back onto your left heel. And then take your hands round to the right. If you can, come into the ankle and hug your chest into your thigh. And bring your hands back out in front. Raise up off the heel and bring your right knee in. So come in onto the hands and knees. Sink your belly down, raise your chin up in cow. And then push down into the ground. Arch your back. Bring your chin in and squeeze your hips forward. And lower your back down to a straight spine. Sit back onto your heels. And stretch forward with your hands. And bring your chest forward. Sink the hips down. To downward facing, to cobra. Come back onto the heels. And forward again to cobra. Curl your toes under. Raise your hips up. Come into downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward. Keeping the feet on the balls of the feet. Sink your hips down. Raise your chin and your chest up. And come back to downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. And then start to lower down, bend the knee and step up to the front of the mat. Into a runner's lunge. And bring your left foot up. Come on to the toes. And bring your hands into the heart. And keeping on the toes if you can. Start to straighten the legs slightly so we're coming to chair. Still keeping your hands at the heart, still keeping on the toes if you can. And allow your heels to come down. Lower your left elbow. Raise your right shoulder. Come back to the centre. Lower your right elbow. Raise your left shoulder. And back to the centre. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Step back on the left foot, and then on the right foot coming back to downward facing dog. Raise the left leg up. And lower down, bending the knees, stepping up to the front of the mat. And then from runner's lunge, step up with the right foot. Coming on to the toes, bringing your hands into the heart. Push into the ground with the balls of your feet to straighten the legs slightly. Come into chair, still on the toes if you can. And then allow your heels to come down. Lower the right elbow. Raise the left shoulder. And back to the centre. Lower the left elbow, raise the right shoulder. And come back to the centre. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Step back again with the left foot, and with the right come into downward facing dog. Bring the right knee forward, stepping up to the front of the mat. Keeping your left hand down, raise the right hand up. And lower the right hand down, looking back over your right shoulder. And then bring the right hand up and stretch out above your head. And lower the right hand down, step back with the right foot, go into downward facing dog. Allow your left knee to bend, step up to the front of the mat. Keeping your right hand down on the mat, raise your left hand up. And lower the hand down, looking back over your left shoulder. And then raise the left hand, and stretch forward. And lower the left hand down. Step back to downward facing dog. And forward to plank. Lower your chest down to the mat. And put your feet onto the insteps. Push up to cobra. Bend your left knee and pull the heel in towards the buttock, keeping pushing down into the ground with your hands. Allow the left, raise the right. Lower back down. And take your weight back onto your heels. Stretch forward with your fingers. Bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. And push up back to downward facing dog. And come forward to plank. Raise your left leg up and bend the left knee to pull your foot up towards your buttock. Raise your head and your chin. Lower the left leg down. Raise the right. Bend the knee. Pull the heel up. Raise your chin and chest. And lower back down. Allow your knees to come down. And take the weight back onto the heels once more. Keeping your buttocks as close to the heels as you can. Walk your hands round to the right. And come back to the centre. Round to the left. And back to the centre. Bring your palms together. And keeping your elbows down on the mat, raise the hands behind the back of the neck and push your hands down to the top of the back. And lower the hands down. Draw your hands back behind, interlace your fingers and at the bottom of your back, raising your hands up, squeezing your shoulder blades in together. And lower them back down. And bring your hands back out in front. And bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. And push up to downward facing dog. And walk your feet up to the front of the mat. Come into forward fold. Allow your left knee to bend. Take the left hand down to the ground and raise the right hand up. And lower back down. Straighten the left leg. Allow the right knee to bend. Keeping the right hand down. Raise the left up. And lower back down. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Keep the right hand high. Bring the left hand down to the side of the thigh and reach over with the right hand. And reach up with the right, bring the left up to join it. And take the right hand down onto the thigh. Reach over with the left hand. And reach up with both hands. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on the right foot. Onto the ball of the foot. And raise your body up. Come into a high lunge. Lower the hands down. And come back up to forward fold. Then back on the left foot. Push down with the right, bringing your arms up, come into high lunge again. And then lower your hands back down to the mat. Step up with the left and back to forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. And when you're ready, if you come down to seated on the mat. Take both feet out in front. Hands alongside your hips. Toes pointing up. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Take your right foot over the top of your left thigh. And bring your left foot underneath the right hip. Hug your knees into your chest. Keeping the right hand on the knee, left hand on the knee. Take the right hand behind your hip. Look back over your right shoulder. And take the right hand onto the knee. Left hand behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. Relax to come forward. Take your left leg forward and the right foot back so your feet are together. Bring your hands alongside your hips again. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Take your left ankle over the top of the right thigh. And take your right ankle underneath the left hip. And hug your knees in. Keeping your right hand on the knee, take the left hand behind your hip and twist to look back over your left shoulder. relax to come forward. Left hand onto the knee, right hand behind your back. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward. And take your right leg out in front. Bring the left over and out to join it, feet together. Bring your hands into the sides of your hips. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Bring your feet in together. Gonna take the left hand, cross it over onto the right knee. And take your right hand palm up. And reach up. And reach over. Lower the right hand down. Take the right hand over on to the left knee. Left hand palm up. And reach up. And stretch over. Lower the left hand down. Take the right hand down to the side of the hip on the right side. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, hinge forward. Walk your hands round to the right. Keeping the right hand stretched out. Bring the left hand down behind your back. And turn your left shoulder up. And then bring the left hand back down. Walk back to the centre. And then round to the left. Reach out with the left hand. And bring the right hand around the back. And turn your right shoulder up. And then bring your right hand back down. And walk back to the centre. Take the arms out to the sides and let your chest sink down. And bring your arms forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Take your feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body with the palms facing down. And draw your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping the ankles about hip width apart. Push down into the ground with the soles of your feet. And push your hips up to bridge. Lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, hug your knees into your chest. And then extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes, straighten the legs. And pull back. Ease the tension off. Relax the ankles, allow the knees to bend, bringing the soles of the feet down to the ground. And extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the centre. Take the right foot down to the mat. Cross the left leg over the top of the right. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Take your left foot down to the mat alongside your right foot. And relax the knees out to the sides. And extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart and relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a comfortable position, whether that's still outstretched or closer into the sides of your body. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Become aware of the forehead and temples, the muscles in the face and the jaw. And as you breathe in, visualize the air coming into the muscles in the face and jaw, filling them up with air. And as you breathe out, that air leaves and the muscles relax and go soft. Now take your awareness into your neck and shoulders. As you breathe in, visualize the air coming into your body and filling up the neck and shoulder muscles. And as you breathe out, that air leaves. The neck and shoulders relax and go soft. Take your awareness into your arms now, into the upper arms and elbows, and muscles in the forearms. As you breathe in, visualize the muscles in the arms filling up with air. And as that air leaves, the muscles relax and soften. Take your awareness now into your wrists and hands, into your thumbs and fingers. As you breathe in, visualize the air coming in through your nostrils, going down your arms and filling up the hands and fingers. As you breathe out, visualize that air leaving. The wrists and hands go relaxed and soft. Bring your awareness into your upper body now. The chest, the pectoral muscles at the top of the chest, the muscles at the top of the back and down the sides of the spine. As you breathe in, visualize the muscles in the upper body filling up with air. And as you breathe out, that air leaves and the muscles go relaxed and soft. Bring your awareness into the core of the body now, into the stomach muscles, the muscles around the sides of the body, the muscles in the bottom of the back. Into the pelvis and hips, and the muscles in the buttocks. As you breathe in, visualize the muscles in the core of the body filling up with air. And as you breathe out, that air leaves. The core relaxes and goes soft. Take your awareness now down into your legs, into the hamstrings at the back of the legs, the muscles in the thighs, the knee joints and the calf muscles. As you breathe in, visualize the big muscles in the legs filling up with air. And as you breathe out, all that air leaves, the muscles relax and go soft. Finally, take your awareness down to your ankles, into your feet and into your toes. As you breathe in, visualize the air coming in through your nostrils, flowing all the way down through the body into the ankles and feet, filling them up with air. And then as you breathe out, all that air leaves. The ankles and feet relax and go soft. Just take a moment here, resting in that relaxation. All the muscles relaxed and soft. And then bring your awareness into the physical sensations in your body. Move around your body, noticing where you can feel contact with the ground. Be aware of what you're in contact with, the surface that you're in contact with, whatever that is. Be aware of the part of the body and how that feels in that point of contact. And then let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body. So move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Your arms and your shoulders. And your head and neck. And when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time bring yourself back up to seated. Just taking another moment or two here. Enjoying that feeling of relaxation and softness throughout all the muscles in your body. And take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed that, everyone. If you did, as normal, I will be putting up some similar videos here and here that you can have a look at. Similar kind of poses, similar kind of transitions. So if you enjoyed that kind of class, you'll enjoy those as well. Don't forget you can subscribe to Chi Living so that you never miss when I put something new on YouTube. Okay, see you all very soon. Stay safe. Namaste.